Beyond, Discoveries from the Outer Reaches of Space by Miranda Paul, illustrated by Sija Hong. We know much about the mountains and oceans of Earth, spinning with us around the flaring sun. We know something of the space in between, where swift Mercury and sizzling Venus track our sky. We've become familiar with our closest neighbors, the cratered moon, desert red Mars, and the rubble of asteroids. We've swooped by Jupiter's swirling storm, Saturn's chunky ringlets, and crowds of circling moons. We've sped past sideways Uranus and windy Neptune, skirting the outer reaches of our solar system. But we want to go farther. We long to explore, to know even more. We dream of discovering what lies beyond. Discoveries from the outer reaches of space. The frigid glitter of a trillion comets zooms in a cosmic ring. Dwarf planets with tiny moons and atmospheres that freeze and fall bring action and excitement. Hang on, we haven't even left the neighborhood. Past the planets, Kuiper Belt 29 to 49 AU, 3 to 5 billion miles from Earth. A swarm of icy bodies, some as big as mountains, forms a cloudy border around our cosmic village. It's so mysterious we've never seen it, like a snowy fog covering our distant traveling neighbor. But when traffic gets heavy, we can't miss the drama. Watch these dirty snowballs come hurtling toward our sun. At the edge, Dort cloud 5,000 to 10,000 AU, about 464 billion to 929 trillion miles, 0.79 to 1.6 light years from Earth. Milky Way, interstellar neighborhood. Exoplanets. Round exoplanets appear in the scope of our sensors, wind-whipped worlds with endless days and nights, dark realms where gemstones fall from the sky. 4.25 light years from Earth, Proxima b, tidally locked into half day, half night. 1,043 light years from Earth, Earth-like planets with twilight skies, giant spheres of scorching gas speeding in their orbit. Horizons with two setting suns. Are these fantastical places real? Yes, 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 but 1,000 answers spark 1,000,000 new questions. A white pinprick burns at the center of a glowing, glaring eyeball of ash. Radiation, heat, and dust make the show spectacular. What's the celebration? Death. With a galactic arm, a trapezoid of precious sky jewel shines. Enormous clouds squeeze together with tremendous heat and crushing pressure. Puffs of clouds break away, stoking the cosmic fire of creation, a star-forming stellar nursery. Birth. Heavy and dark, the black hole in the center of our galaxy is a risky playground, flashing echoes of light giving forth radio signals, sending swirls of gas spinning like a supersonic merry-go-round. Jet rockets above and below, rides for extreme adventurers. Looking for the ultimate event? Step right up toward its supermassive core, which swallows anything that dares to swing too close to its harsh domain. Enjoy the ride. The farther you go, the closer something becomes. Darkness. The vast distances and powerful emptiness are so common out here, every other actual thing becomes rare. Outside the Milky Way, galaxy local group, about 65 million light years from Earth. Thousands of swirls and spirals have already accepted their invitation to this 13 billion year old campfire. Dark matter lures the speckled crowd like an intergalactic host. Chains of light form links and clumps against the charcoal emptiness. Illuminated butterflies interlace their starry wings. But is this fireside gathering haunted? A strange energy lurks like a ghost between the guests. An invisible decoration? Other particles pale in comparison. Stretching the limits of what we can detect, but not what we can imagine, a colossal expanding horizon guards the great beyond. The vastness whispers, "You are small," but the adventures that await you are infinite. Beyond the poems, more information about the places in our cosmic neighborhood. So here is some information about those illustrations we saw. If you want to pause and look at them, there's some about the frigid glitter, the atmospheres that freeze and fall, about round exoplanets, about the cloudy border where the dirty snowballs came hurtling towards us, and the glowing, glaring eyeball. There's more on this page from other lines in the poem that we read. And here's an author's note. When I was in fourth grade, our class learned about the solar system from the sun to Pluto. Pluto was still considered an official planet back then. Our textbook had bright, artistic photos and drawings of these planets, but it was a tiny asterisk that caught my 9-year-old eye. The asterisk marked a line of bonus information at the bottom of the page. This short sentence informed readers that because the outer planets didn't move in perfect circles, Neptune was actually farther from the sun than Pluto from 1979 to 1999. Suddenly, I realized that the foam ball models we'd made were technically out of order. I wondered why neat facts like this one were printed so small, surely overlooked by almost everyone. I wanted to know what other kinds of information scientists had discovered about our outer planets that might not be in our textbooks at all. Where could I learn more about space? Why did most of the kids' books in my school's library include only our solar system, beginning with the sun and ending with Pluto? What was out there beyond our slice of the universe? Even before 1990, scientists had made remarkable discoveries that demonstrated just how small we actually are and how incredibly vast the universe is. But my school's textbooks hadn't caught up. Now we know our rough cosmic address, or where approximately in the universe we live, and we have sent a space probe that has officially left our solar system and is now traveling in interstellar space. Scientists have also located planets outside of our solar system called exoplanets, and some of them might be capable of supporting life. It's a fascinating time to be a space enthusiast. Many children, including my own, love to explore. They want to discover a new species or be the first to find and share a little known fact. While much of the land on the Earth has been charted and mapped, space remains a giant mystery. Interstellar space offers scientists and citizens alike more than ample opportunities to dream, discover, and make significant contributions towards humanity's knowledge. It is my hope that this book ignites an urge to explore as it poetically celebrates our awe-inspiring cosmos. May the words I've written here honor the underappreciated endeavors of scientists and mathematicians focused on our universal frontier. And then the illustrator has a note as well. I've often said that if I hadn't decided to become an illustrator, I definitely would have been an astronaut. Although it may sound improbable, other than drawing, the universe and astronomy are the fields that interest me the most. So when I was asked to illustrate this book, it felt like a dream come true. As I first read the manuscript, I was astonished that the universe could be presented in such a poetic and dreamlike way. Miranda took me from a spot on Earth to the vast, endless universe where I was surrounded only by silent planets. Her text led me to use a brand new method to illustrate the book. I wanted to fill the pages with the natural varying light of galaxies and to let every planet be embraced by soft colors and lights. But it was a great challenge for me, and the process was filled with passion and joy. Before creating the artwork, I spent lots of time researching so that I had a good understanding of everything mentioned in the book. I also took the opportunity to visit NASA as well as the Smithsonian's National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. After these visits, I felt I was one step closer to the universe. Additionally, the following documentaries were especially helpful: Cosmos, A Spacetime Odyssey, The Planets, Wonders of the Universe, and Journey to the Edge of the Universe. While researching, I was filled with so much excitement for this book that everything else felt boring. My goal with this artwork was to bring together fact and feeling, and I think I have accomplished this. I hope everyone who encounters this book has the feeling of being transported away from Earth and into the universe, just as I did. Remember, the universe is all around us and much closer than you might think.